Welcome back everyone to the Pawn Storm YouTube channel. In this video I got a great game to show you, played between two 700 rated players on chess.com, and I'm super excited for this game, and like all the others I'll be adding it to the playlist of games that I've analyzed, so you can check that out. If you don't check it out in this video, then you can always go back to the channel and look at it in that playlist. Couple of things before we start. I showed this in the last couple of videos, but this is the subscribers that watch the videos normally. So let me bring that so you can see it. So almost 90% of them, almost 90% of viewers are not subscribed. So if you do like the videos, enjoy them, please consider subscribing. And also, if you do subscribe, make sure to turn on the bell notification so you won't miss an update when we drop a new video. And yeah, that'd mean a lot if you subscribe. Also, oh yes, right. I looked in the YouTube analytics a couple days ago, I think, and I've mentioned this in the other videos too. You can look at the last two videos. But the average watch time is fairly low for one of my videos, so if you do enjoy the content, make sure to stick around, especially for these kind of videos, because I do like making these videos, and you believe me, you won't want to miss this game. With that being said, I don't think I have much more to say. Yeah, let's get right into the game. Alright, so we got two 700s today. We got a 741 playing with white pieces, Roxy. Roxy's profile picture is a candle, and then Roxy's opponent is Bobby, rated 727, and Bobby's picture is I think that's Chimney Rock, but I don't know for sure. I don't know what that is. Alright, here we go. Okay, we got d4 played by Roxy, and Bobby answers with d6. We have c4 and a6. Knight c3, c6. Clearly Bobby has a thing going about playing on the 6th rank. He has only played pawn moves that go to the 6th rank, which isn't good. Those are not good moves. Knight to f3. So far, Roxy is playing very solid and traditionally. We have h6. So Bobby still refusing to play anything besides one move pawn moves. Queen c2. This is the first kind of weird, not weird, but questionable move, but I get it. It makes sense. You want to push e4. e5. Finally, Bobby plays a pawn 2 squares forward, and in response we have e4 played by Roxy. We have f5, and now we have e takes and knight to e7. So instead of taking, which would not have been a good move, because you would have just lost the bishop. I don't know why the engine is telling you to take. It's telling black to take because now the knight is defending. So, but you wouldn't want to take here because the queen looks at that pawn too, and you would just lose your bishop. Like, oh, sorry. Anyway, okay, we're gonna bypass that. Okay, e takes c5, and now we have knight to e7. D takes e5. Bishop takes f5. Now we have knight to e4. Queen a5 check. Bishop d2, attacking the queen. Queen b6, and now we have bishop e3, still trying to attack the queen. After bishop e3, we have c5. So blocking the bishop, but also kind of blocking white's own development. We have long castles, and now we have g6. Queen c3, and now we have bishop g7. Knight takes d8 or d6, and king to f8. Now knight takes f5, knight takes f5, and bishop to e2. Okay, at this point, white is up 2 pawns, and then has a bishop for knight. So white is just up 2 pawns right now. We have knight to c6, and rook to d5. This is a good move, kind of just yeah, trying to attack that pawn on c5 with the bishop and the rook, and also defending that pawn there on e5. That's going to be a very nice pawn for white, as it is a passed pawn. It is not being attacked by any pawns. There are no pawns in its way, or you know, in the future going to be attacking it. So that'll be a very nice pawn for white. So white will want to hang on to it if white is allowed to. Rook to d8. Bishop takes c5. Queen takes. And now we have rook takes c5. So, this is just a fork. So black did not see it, and black went. Sorry, I have an edge. Black went rook d8. Bishop takes c5. That is a fork, as you see here. That is a fork of the queen and the king. So you'll want to take some material back, because you are going to lose the queen. So black takes the bishop, and white takes back. And now white has a queen and 3 pawns for a knight, which means that white is just up a queen. Okay. King f7. Black will have to do some major. Black will have to have a major miracle or something to stay in this game. I mean, it's almost hopeless now. Rook to d1. We have rook takes, obviously a good move. You want to trade down. The less pieces your opponent has, the less chance they have to attack you. And, you know, at this point, it's pretty much hopeless for white. Bishop takes d1, and now we have rook to e8. Bishop a4. Knight takes e5. Knight takes. Bishop takes. And now bishop takes e8. Very, very nice move here. I have to give some credit here. This is a good spot by white. Seeing that the bishop targeted the queen, but instead of doing that, what's more valuable than a queen? A king, exactly. So bishop takes e8 first. That's a check. And after the king takes, you take the bishop. And now you are up a queen, a rook, and 2 pawns for a knight, which is, you are up 13 points of material. Did I do that right? 16, 9, 14, 16. Yeah, you are up 13 points of material now because of that little, that's called a Zwischenzug, an in-between move. Very powerful tactic in chess. Very, I think it's fairly uncommon, but, you know, common enough that, okay, anyway, the way you win this with white is, you have to cut off the king here. So in this case, let's just say, I don't know, black goes there, you go here, and then, yeah, the easiest way is here. Can't go there. Here, can't go there, so you go there. Another way to do it is, I don't know, if we have this, this is a check, so go here, and then top move of the engine is to go there, and then, I don't know, if you have to try and guard that square, so black doesn't have any legal king moves, so you have to move the knight, say this and this. So that's mate. This is very easy to win with white, honestly, if you know what you're doing. Queen takes e5 check, king f7, queen c5 check, king f6. Instead, white is allowing the king to come forward. This is the ultimate, not ultimate, but this is a kind of a sign of disrespect here when you're up a queen and a rook for a knight. You're up a queen and a rook and a pawn for a knight, okay? So, I mean, this is just like crazy stuff here. King g5 and then h5. We have g3. So instead of these moves, it wanted, okay, okay, so h3 was the top line of the top choice of the engine. After this, it wanted, okay, so actually white did play the top line, so but yeah, after this, it wanted this and then this, so that you block out the king. The king no longer can really move at all. So let me see this, and then you can just go here. That's check, and then you go back, and then you go here. That's the easiest way to win here. I mean, that's like that's 4 moves. So I mean, that's easy. Maybe not for some people, but you know, these players are, you know, 700. They could probably find it. I don't know. We'll see. King h6, king f4 check, g5, queen e5, knight g7, queen f6, king h6, rook c7. The knight can no longer move, and now we have king g8 and queen takes g7 mate. Just kidding. White went there, and yeah. So white went there and lost the queen, and then proceeded. No, I'm just kidding. No, white did indeed take the knight and end the game. So, what a game, right? I mean, quite. Hang on, I have to adjust this. Quite a well played game, honestly, for 700s. I mean, very well. Black's little maneuver here with the pawns is kind of sus. I didn't like that. It's kind of a weird maneuver here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Black was cheating. I don't know. But if Black was cheating, why did they lose in such a weird and ridiculous fashion? You know, I'm not sure. And then not to spot that. I can tell I can tell why Bobby is black, or why Bobby is 700 at this point. I mean, first, and then this little maneuver here I did really like. This thing, this was great. This bishop takes e5, and then bishop takes e8, and then this thing, this was great. All right, so that was the game, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you stuck around for it. You know, most people probably would have clicked off. So if you're still here, thank you very much. And we'll go full screen for a minute. So yeah, that was the game, and great play by both parties. I gotta say, both sides played well for their ratings. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, please. And again, I want to show this just one more time. There you go. Almost 90% of you guys, almost 90% of y'all are not subscribed, so please consider subscribing. And yeah, without being said, check out my latest video. I made another low elo game, or a video between, I think, a couple of 700s or something. Again, I'm going to put all these low-rated games into one playlist, and I'll probably change the name at some point, but I think at this point it's called like games played or something. And then also I have another video between, it's a video of a couple games between Stockfish and Leela in the TSEC 27 Super Finals, so check that out as well. And with that being said, yeah, I'm going to stop yapping, and I'll see y'all on the next video.